All right, so we are beginning our journey, our trip to Michigan, and we are leaving from Phoenix. And just to give you some idea of why we are thinking about escaping Arizona during the summer months. What's the temperature, honey?
91 degrees.
91 degrees.
A flight from Phoenix to Traverse City, Michigan takes approximately 3 hours and 37 minutes. If you're connecting, add another 2 hours to the trip. Once you touch down, you immediately get the feeling you have arrived in small town America, walking through Cherry Capital Airport. Yes, in case you didn't know, Traverse City is the self-proclaimed cherry capital of the world, producing an estimated 75% of the world's tart cherries. The airport is laid out well with easy access to luggage, ground transportation, and rental cars.
All right. Hi, honey.
Hello.
Okay. Well, we made it. Now what?
We need directions.
Yeah, we're going to go to Houghton Lake, and it takes about an hour and 16 according to the directions. So,
Okay.
put it in D.
Off we go.
I'll get my seatbelt on, and we'll be on our way.
The drive mostly through acres of farmland, which includes a big Christmas tree growing industry. A beautiful drive and a great way to start our journey. So we've traveled across the country to Michigan, not really knowing anything about it, but we're on a mission to try and find a place that we think would be, a nice place to spend summers and get out of the heat in Arizona. And I know there's a lot of people who are out there who may be wondering the same thing. So here we are, just outside of Houghton Lake, as it's called here in Michigan. And we're pretty excited. We're going to go in, check out the town, but it could be anywhere here in the USA, different places that you want to see, and I think this is the way to do it. Get there, look around, check out the real estate, and then decide if that's a place that you'd like to spend part of your life in during your third age. The area is pretty rural. Not unusual to see people lining the streets in front of their homes on a Friday night to see a parade of cars in town for a car show, like we witnessed as we drove around. And with plenty of lakes comes plenty of lakefront homes, as you see here lining Houghton Lake. No mansions along the shorelines here, but nice, well-kept homes with docks tending pontoon crafts and speedboats. Houghton Lake is made up of hard-working folks who love to play on the water and other temporary visitors from around the country. Overall, a nice place and one of the more affordable lake communities in the state. A great stop as we waddle on. From Houghton Lake, it was on to the northern part of the state for some sightseeing and a visit to the beautiful resort community of Mackinac City, a community that lived up to its billing and everything you would expect from a city on the shores of Lake Michigan. With streets lined with shops and lots to do, including ferry rides to Mackinac Island, another idyllic spot. And you can't beat the weather this time of year. One of the biggest things we notice here, not only is it beautiful, but it's the middle of August and it's a really, really comfortable low 80s here. And it's just a little cloud cover. Really nice. A nice place to walk and monkey around. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Back on the road, we get back on track and our mission to find a spot that would deliver all we're looking for in a summer escape, as we encounter what would turn out to be our favorite city during our travels, just 36 miles southwest of Mackinac City, Petoskey. With a population of just over 5,800 and located on Little Traverse Bay, it turned out to be everything we were looking for in a small, vibrant city that also loves their vets. But the best part of our entire trip came up very unexpectedly. We literally stumbled upon this. People coming down here to Midway, downtown Petoskey, for one big reason. For the sunset. After spending time in the beautiful bayside city of Petoskey, topped off by that spectacular sunset, Finding a home on the shores of one of many nearby lakes is definitely on our list. Nearby Charlevoix could be one of those spots, although homes can be pricey. But when you float into town, you'll understand why. Today we're in Charlevoix, Michigan, and we just saw the drawbridge go up. Just showed you some video. Pretty cool. But this whole little town, as you can see, is another great little Michigan town along the coast of Lake Michigan, and really nice little town. Another great spot about 40 minutes away is the Diamond of the Lakes in northern Michigan, but its awesomeness comes with a price. This is Torch Lake, pretty much the gem of northern Michigan, where people with money basically have homes here, all of them $1 million plus up to over 10 million. It really, though, is beautiful. You can just see the coastline here. We complete our trip back where we started, in Traverse City. But this time we took a closer look, and it did not disappoint. Another lovely city of just over 15,000 residents in this part of the state, with its shops, parks, and canals along the shores of Lake Michigan. All right, we've made it to our final stop, to Traverse City. Having a little espresso, latte, whatever it is that we ordered in the downtown area. And as you can see behind me, a lot of people that are hanging out here on a Monday. And it's still, pretty much the season here. And it's a nice little town. They say about 15,000 plus live here. And people we've talked to, they love it here. And it's right on the bay. So nice little city as we complete our northern Michigan trip. And that wraps up our tour for what turned out to be a great adventure and a place now at the top of our list for a seasonal retirement spot. For now, though, it's time to fly back home, but we will be back.